Hello, fellow 3D enjoyers. Hello and welcome to the weekend video. There wasn't a midweek video simply because I had to fight the recording, no, not the recording, but the video cutting software quite a bit this week. Updates and new payments and stuff. I just didn't have the time slot to actually make a new video in the week. But I'm back and I am doing, a bit of light modeling again. I will start with the human model quite soon, so this is something that we'll actually see this year still. I think the end of the month. Next weekend I'm basically booked. I do not know if I actually have time to make anything next week in the weekend, so there is just the midweek video coming. I might actually start then, I might not. Depends on what else will be going on. This piece is, you can see a bit special. I got inspired by a creator on Twitter, formerly Twitter, now X, whatever. I am not on Twitter as a content creator, but you see sometimes posts linked, and there was something that I found really cool. A creator named Century Chan, and they do some really interesting, frivolous art that I really enjoy. And one of the pieces they made some time ago really inspired me, so I got to thinking, how am I gonna do that? And the result in question is another armor piece for the chest that is, it is discussable if it's armor or not, but yeah, basically just for me a way to get back into actual modeling. As you can see, I didn't really use the full body suit. I used it a bit later on. I basically decided I'm gonna do the fabric additions later on in the modeling, when I thought, okay, this looks a bit barren, I need some more stuff. I'm also thinking about just adding a bit more detail to the actual breast area, just like a laurel or something that is on the metal, because it looks a bit barren, a bit boring. I fought a bit with the texture, because it looks relatively blunt. Like, the gold stuff looks fine, but the actual iron parts, the steel armor parts, look a bit boring, a bit simple in design, even though I tried to give them a bit of a detail. In other news, I recently got approached by someone, and they asked for my opinion on their content. So this is not gonna be a collaboration or something, but it's nice to see people actually at least recognize that I'm doing 3D stuff. That aside, you can see I'm basically building this one piece at a time, and interesting thing is I actually only built the right side of the body, and then I copy pasted it to the left. Most of these pieces, the collar is a one piece. It's like going around the whole, it's not copy pasted to the other side. And the actual fabric is the full body suit, just cut down a lot. So this is also one single 3D object and not two that I copy pasted. I could have copy pasted them because they are also not touching, they're separate to each other. The armor is actually thickened, not thickened, but extruded. I wanted the additional line between the boob plate and the lower lower part of the armor piece, just to have a bit more detail. And then I added the edges. Right now I'm working on a additional piece. This is basically the thing that inspired me for this. She has an armor like a Roman armor that has very interesting ideas around the chest part as well. Something similar to what I'm doing here, basically a piercing that goes through the armor, and I guess might go through the body. I'm not really sure. Really like to know what the idea behind that was, but it looked really cool, and I thought I'm gonna take that idea a bit. One thing that I thought about was adding a cloak to this, but I decided against it for now. I might actually do that on a later occasion, but I'm not really sure if I actually want to. I mean, I do want to add a cloak, but I don't feel like this specific object is works well with that. But it is something that I'm kind of looking into, because cloaks would also mean a lot of rigging, which I mean makes a video in itself, and I really need the training, because once I start with the human model, of course I want to rig that. I want to make sure that this works, and this is something that I need to work on, and I need to train. Basically, I need to get more experience in. Less train, more get experience in. Yeah. As you can see, I'm working on the details now. I'm working on the additional details, like not the main armor piece, but the additional pieces. The color is relatively simple. That's just a simple extrusion, so it is it has a bit more detail without giving too much. I could have actually spent like another hour or two on this to just give it more detail, like laurels, like eagle wings, like just symbols that work well with armor. But at least for this one, I decided against it. I will most likely add a few more pieces to this. One thing that I definitely want to do is make more loincloth there, because those need rigging as well, and this is something where I can just train, or where I can get some experience in rigging. Right now I'm working on the wing detail, and you can see I basically just cut this in half. This is because I wanted to work on the wings separately, and this made it way easier to just have this be symmetrical. Yeah, I decided then that I'm gonna import the full body suit, and then basically just cut it down to very simple mesh size. I had, of course, a few references in AI that I made, basically just very, very simple things, and I'm not using AI that much as I did earlier, or that I did before. I'm still sometimes playing around with it or using it for reference, but yeah, the first euphoria, the first interest in the tool actually kind of died down. It is an interesting tool, it is fun to play around with, but I don't think on the long run it will actually replace art or artists, so pretty sure we're safe. At least on that regard. Maybe it will do something else if we listen to the Terminator films, but that's a topic for another day. Anyway, thanks for watching, thanks for listening to my rambles, and I'll try to be back more often and do my regular content again. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, that's it for this time. We'll see what I will do next week. I've been pretty busy with friends as well, so yeah, I have to actually look how to set up my timetable so I have still enough time for all the 3D modeling that I want to do. Thanks for watching, enjoy the render at the very end, and I'll see you guys around. Until then, stay healthy, stay safe, and see you in the next video.